Hi everybody, I'm Bob, and this is Gnomoria. Welcome. If you've never heard of this game before, well, don't be scared. It'll all be okay. And please don't be scared by the sprite-based graphics. I know what you're seeing right now. Trust me, it's a lot more fun than it looks at first. And for a game like this is all it really needs. Yeah, and you can zoom right in. I know what it looks like. You know what? I think it's kind of endearing, honestly. Let's just come back out again. If you've never heard of this game before, it's essentially a fantasy-based community simulator. So it's kind of like what you do is, like so many games of this sort, you you dig, you craft, you dig, you try to survive. Now, what you do in games of this sort, more specifically, I suppose, is rather than telling your minions, your gnomes in this case, hey, I want you to go here and do this. You give all of these guys and gals jobs. You can tinker with their professions as you see fit. And then you say, hey, I'd really like there to be an apple orchard right here. And then gnomes, whose job that happens to be, who aren't busy sleeping or doing something else inane, will run over and they'll do more or less what you tell them to do. It's not the most efficient system, sure, but it's a lot of fun. I think you'll understand what I'm talking about when we start playing. Sorry, I'm just looking around the map right now just to see what we've got. I've just generated a brand new world, and they give you quite a generous parcel of land to work on. And wow, there's this massive rock formation right here, which is begging me to tunnel into it. That's where our base is going to be. This massive thing will be a fortress for us. That's awesome. I'm doing it. Right. I think you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about when I hit go. But before I hit go, my brief experience with this game so far has been that if I don't set up a pasture right away for my yaks, yes, you start with 2 yaks, they need a place to be, or else they wander off and they decide to be no place at all. And then you have to save up and buy new yaks. So let's deal with that right away, and then we'll hit go. We need a place where we can do this without leveling any land, because I don't know how much time we're going to have before they do that. Here's a nice flat spot. It's not too far away, I don't think. So it's all very easy to control. It's got all of these nested menus. Let's see, if we just set a nice little pasture right here for our yaks, that's plenty big. Animals, yaks, eat the straw. Let's see, there's room for how many in here? Only 4. We can make it bigger. Okay, well we only want, let's say 2 males and we're gonna make this bigger because 4 animals is not much. So let's say 2 males. Oh, we can't make that any better. Oh, alright. Alright, hold on. Fine. You know what? Go ahead, and then let's do this thing. Come on. Okay, so we've got the a pasture here. That's the minimum requirements of yak life. Let's just zoom in. Okay, I see the problem. Yeah, it's just not big enough. So we can make it bigger. By like that amount. And that. It's messy. We'll clean it up. We'll shape it. We'll make it our own. It'll be awesome. So, oh yeah, okay. Well, we don't want our pasture to start overflowing with yaks. Not like that's going to happen anytime soon. But if it does, they start wandering around and being really annoying. So, there, 2 and 5. I'm happy. And the next thing I want to do right away is have a farm for wheat. We're getting really far away from this giant mountain, and I don't like that. We'll just have to make some modifications as we go. How about right here for the wheat? That seems fine. Okay, so let's cut down a couple of these trees right here. And is this clay or is this dirt? Clay. That's no good. I can't plant wheat on clay. It's just going to have to be kind of rough getting started. We're going to have to be okay with that. Sure. Wheat. Okay. And we've got lots of apples right away. Let's see. Let's set up an apple orchard or something so we can have food. In order to set up an orchard, first you need like a little snipping of a tree. I can't remember what you call it. Clipping. Cut clipping from this apple tree. And then grove. Apple grove. How about right here? No, apple. There. Plant, cut, pick fruit, fell trees. We don't want to fell the trees. And they will gradually fill that out with apple trees. And there's some gaps in it too because I got some wild strawberries, but we'll clean that up. We'll get to it all. First, I think we should tunnel into this place and start making our home right away. This little ramp is in the way. Let's flatten this out so we can go straight in. Let's see. Dig hole. Dig down. Wait, what am I looking at here? That's kind of hard to look at that. Well, actually, it's kind of a ramp right there, isn't it? They could go... No, it's not as clean as it looks. Well, let's just... If they go... How about right in here? Start simple. That's the secret. What does that look like? Okay, we're down here. Okay. Ooh, and it got dark. It's already nighttime. Holy smoke. Holy, it is pitch black. We're gonna need to put some torches around. I suppose we're a long way from torches yet. Yeah, sun is set, no kidding. I can't even see where we were digging. Okay, this is gonna take some doing, I can tell. Okay, so if we want to dig in here, let's zoom out and then bring the floor down. Here we go. We can see better. Alright. Let's just mine right in here. At depth, what is that? Depth 2? There's nothing to fear. Tunnel right in. And right up here near the entrance, we'll start making a stockpile for stuff. Our first stockpile for all the random stuff. I find that that's probably the best way to do it. Just a massive room. That's what we're looking for. And we can start moving crates in and getting organized. Let's make another room over here. We'll want to make our first workshops so we can start getting stuff done. Let's see. And I always like making like just a massive room that's like the workshop area. Like the grand crafter's hall, because then everybody can just move around from station to station and do whatever it is they need to do. Because you'll find as we play along, you'll see there is a lot of doing that needs doing. And of course at some point we're gonna have to set up some beds for these guys so they don't have to fall asleep on the floor like that. Okay, so we said stockpile, right? That's a good idea. There. And our first stockpile, we'll make other places to keep things that are more sensible. But right now, I think we just want to keep everything possible in one spot. Just call it stockpile, that's fine. And they can just start bringing everything in here. Okay, an apple orchard is coming along well. Let's get those strawberries out of the way. Whoa. Okay. How do we... oh, forage. Forage gets rid of strawberries and cotton and stuff that's in your way. Okay. We've got a few trees there that don't belong. What else? I think that'll otherwise work fine. So, they're gathering everything up here. Yeah. What do we want to do? Oh, yes, right. We need a rudimentary workshop. In order to do that, I think we need stone. Crude workbench needs any sort of stone and some logs. So I guess we're mining until we hit stone. Sometimes you hit it right away, sometimes not so much. Now somewhere... no, we don't want to dig a hole. But we do want to dig. We might not hit what we're looking for going up, except for dirt. Dirt's fun, but right now, not terribly useful. We dig stairs down. That way, I think. That way. Our miners may be asleep. And they'll sleep better when we give them a place to sleep. But right now I just don't think we can spare the straw. Sorry guys. Oh, let's replace this clay. We need to improve everything as we go along, you know? It's the path to success. No, not remove the floor. Let's see, replace floor with dirt. There. Oh, sweet. And they're just automatically going to come back and plant that. No, they're not. Okay. We need to expand the farm to cover these newly viable areas. There. And ideally, we'll want to have a stockpile for wheat right next to where the yaks are. Let's just mow all this stuff down. If we cut down on these trees, don't really need them. And then we forage up those wild strawberries. We'll put a stockpile right here for wheat. So it'll grow here, they'll just carry it right over here to the yaks, because the yaks eat the wheat, or they eat the straw from the wheat. We'll have the gnomes carry all the useful stuff for like baking bread and beer and everything inside. Because otherwise what you get is your yaks going in search of wheat whenever they get hungry, or in search of straw rather, and they'll just go wherever it is. And you have the yaks walking indoors into your storage areas, and it gets pretty annoying. Now, let's move the, we start with a couple of crates. It's 3 crates. Stick those inside. And a few barrels that have wine in them. Let's see. Storage, barrel. And possibly some bags, but I'm not sure about that. Oops. And 2 bags. Just clean that stuff up. Okay, so now what? Definitely need stone. If we don't find stone, we're not going to be, well, we're just not going to be terribly productive this way. Now, again, we're very shallow. Let's not be shy. Let's mine this thing like there's no tomorrow. We're going to find the stone. Okay, we need to go deeper, I think. One of the things I want to note, well, I mentioned the graphics in this game before. I mean, you can see what's going on now. I think if there was a whole lot of animation involved, it would, I mean, sure it would be pretty, but like, gosh, things happen so fast and so all over the place, and I don't think it would add a tremendous amount to the experience. Now, almost on the same note, I wanted to talk about the music for this game. You'll find that while I'm recording these videos, I'm not playing the music, and that's because the soundtrack for this game is actually available to purchase from the artist's website. And honestly, if you just give a Google, I'll try and remember to put his website in the comments, but if you just give a Google for Gnomoria soundtrack, you'll find the guy's website fast enough. And there's 2 CDs. One of them is like a classic chiptune album, and the other one is the orchestral album. It's I think that one's called Modern, and the other one, the chiptune one, is called Classic. I particularly like the Modern CD. Not too fussy about the chiptune one, but in any case, they're actually quite good. And I'd love to have them playing right now, except obviously they're for sale and it's copyrighted music, so I can't do that. But you know, it's worth checking out. If you go to his website, you can listen to all the songs on the album a number of times before it starts becoming gated and you have to purchase the album. Check it out. The music is quite good, or at least I think so. Oh man, look at these guys go! So I don't remember my gnomes being nearly so active when I started a game before, but I don't know. I've had a number of these playthroughs. I haven't gotten terribly far with this game yet, I'll be honest. My experience is, it's been a lot of starts and stops, but so far it's been a lot of fun. You know, if you were lucky like me, you probably picked up this game for a song or less. But even at its regular retail price, you can get this game on Steam, and I think it normally retails for something in the region of $8 to $10, something like that. You know, but you know, if you don't like paying full price for things, and you know, you're like me, you like the sales, you like the bundles, you could just wait for the next Steam summer sale, or I guess they have Steam every season of the year sales these days, and you'll get it for practically nothing. And honestly, the hours I've already put into this game, it's quite good. And I know, I'm doing a lot of talking here. I know I'm talking a big game about this game, and it doesn't look like a whole lot. Sure, I'm like digging and I'm building, and that's fun in its own right. But all manner of crazy does eventually happen. You dig deep enough, you dig greedily enough. Literally, if your kingdom worth reaches a certain point, you start having all sorts of entertaining problems, like zombies and goblin invasions, and if you leave a lot of food lying around, you get mants or man ants invading and attacking your gnomes. It's good times. Okay, I can't believe we didn't find stone. Okay, there's always something, isn't there? Stairs down? Dig. Oh, there we go. Stairs down. Hold on. Here we go. They ran around doing all of that, and then they immediately fell asleep. So nobody's going to dig the next stairs down. That's fine. Yeah, well, everybody's asleep on the floor. Oh, here we go. Okay. Depth -1. I think depth -6 or 7 is when you really need to be concerned about planting torches as you go. Because you get kind of that Minecraft phenomenon where if it gets too dark, then, at least at that depth, if it gets too dark, then you start getting monsters spawning all over the place, and yeah, then all your gnomes die and you lose, and fun. Okay, we're deep enough that we're not seeing the ground anymore at all, so we gotta be hitting stone anytime now. Let's go back up here. Yeah, even the gnome who mined that out is asleep now. We've got to get these guys beds. But we've got to get a workshop so we can build stuff. We could put down some straw beds. See, there's a yak inside. What's he doing? I thought I told them to fell these trees. When we get more straw, I'll be happier making straw beds for them. I don't want my yaks to run out of food. Okay, so let's put a stockpile right here for the straw. If you designate stockpile, it doesn't have to be humongous. Should be generous enough, I suppose. So we specify plants straw. That'll do it. Okay. We'll have a stockpile just for straw. Oops. Excuse me. Okay. So what are we missing? We've got a decent amount of food left. We've still got 107 drinks. Strawberry wine, I think, is what they start with. And really need to start... Oh, we're going to get some yak milk, too. We really need to find some stone. But maybe that will be a mission for next time. We're off to a good start. I think we're gonna be fine, at least until we all you know, turn into zombies and kill each other. But that's a matter for another day. Until then, thanks for joining me, and I hope you do it again. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.